Ha! Good morning, everybody. The Gardner Twitty. Just came on to show y'all a little bit. I got some friends and family who are growing these big elephant ears and some of these banana plants that I got. I've been sharing them with people. I sold a few, mostly sharing though. So this Musabash this Rojo Sabrina banana, both those are bananas, and then this big old elephant in here. What I come today is just to show and tell a little bit for some people. So what you see here, this is the mother and this is the baby that was here during the winter time. And then these are a lot of other babies, a lot of babies around. Babies, babies, babies. Baby, 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 baby mama now, baby babies. So just showing y'all how I get these big and how I get them to grow so prolifically. The main thing I do, well, my mother and me, is we give them water. And as you see, we chop and drop. So the plant itself, the leaves and the stems, the stalks, the nutrients that are in it are the exact same nutrients that the plant likes to eat. Therefore, whenever you do cut these, when they get old or when it's just too much for the plant, cut it down, throw it down there, and it'll be food for it for however long it takes for it to get up in there, y'all. So another way that I get them to grow big is, say, this plant right here, this little baby right here, it's not too little. I cut her off. Or I might dig it up, kind of like how I do the banana plants. Just kind of dig a little area around there, and that bulb, you might be able to just snap it off. Especially these little bitty ones. You can just look. See? It almost looks like an onion. I could probably just snap that off, and it wouldn't hurt nothing. Oh, I'm going to pull it up because I done already started messing with it. But that's it. I mean, and look at that. That's a whole new plant. For free. And again, with these leaves, they're so big. Usually what I do is I'll leave 3, maybe 4 leaves on the actual plant. These right here, I like to just leave 2 till they actually get dug up and buried themselves. So like this one, whenever I plant it, I'll probably let it keep 2 or 3. But before that, you know, it's so big and they get so strong that sometimes the stalk end up bending over. Another thing is feeding them, your fertilization. Other than the chop and drop, all I really feed them is some fish emulsion, maybe once a week. I know my mom, she stays pretty up top on that. But whenever my wife and I put this landscape in here, we put some black cow in there, and there's something else we put in there, I forget. But really we just put some good soil down in there, had a lot of wood chips, some black cow, and I guess we probably threw out some, you know, maybe coffee grounds. My mama got coffee grounds, eggshells, but we try to keep it real organic, try to keep it real fresh, organic, just, you know, the good stuff. But again, this is how I get a lot of banana pups. Look at that. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3 big banana pups. Then I got 4 little ones, and then 5 little ones. This one ain't even getting that much sun. But from what I found out is the more you chop and drop, the more these babies gonna grow, the bigger they gonna get, and the prettier they gonna get. Now I've heard some people say, leave the pups on, leave the leaves on. I kind of do both. I can't say one is better than the other. I really don't know. I haven't been paying that much attention when I, you know, do different ways, but I like to do different ways. Main thing I like to do is chop and drop, because I like to chop the leaves off take them home and let the grandbabies play with them, but I think either way it's going to do just fine. But a lot of the times with these plants, a lot of people want to put them in the full sun. That's not necessarily what you want. Now, these banana plants, they can usually handle a whole lot of sun. But when it comes to these elephant ears, the alocasia and the colocasia right here, you don't really want to give them a whole lot of sun, full sun. If they get that shade, that's what really helps them reach out and go grab that sun and get bigger. So that's why we got them in partial shade over here. As you can see in the morning time, that sun is going to be over there all throughout noon and evening. The sun will be up above it. And then in the late evening, the sun will be setting over there, so it'll have shade. But that's just all I wanted to come out here and tell you guys. Sometimes it takes a while, but once they get growing, it's hard to get them to stop. So again, water. You water these babies. Second, those pups, the babies that it's got, and the leaves, chop them. Chop them leaves off. Drop them down there with the plant. Yeah. Chop them big leaves off. Drop them down there with the plant. Feed them. Bananas and elephant ears love to get fed. So it's best to feed them. Now you can feed yours what you want to, whether it be Miracle Grow, whatever. Like I said, I like to try to stay organic, natural. This is one of my other banana plants, the Chinese banana plant. It's still growing, throwing out a whole lot of pups. Now I'll show you, this is the other way that I did it. Now I did chop some of these leaves, but for the most part I wasn't chopping them in the beginning. As you can see, that soil got mushrooms there. It's real moist and nutrient rich. Oh, look there. It's a little baby. It's the first time I've seen some babies over here on these. But like I said, I wasn't chopping these leaves. They were just bushing out real hard. Then I decided that it was so much sun out the past week or two, I needed to go in and chop them so they're not using a lot of water on those leaves. But look, that's got a baby right there. So, you can do it both ways, whichever way you see fit. But the way I think that I like to get the more leaves, to get the more babies, to get the bigger leaves, is to chop it. I try to keep at least 2, maybe 3 leaves. That's it. But as you can see, I don't stick to that, wholeheartedly. I just do whatever I feel. This one, I've just been letting it go. I might cut 1 leaf off every week. Pretty much the same with this one. This alocasia here. I just maybe chop 1 leaf off a month, Whenever it gets that 3rd one coming up, curling out, I'll go ahead and chop the 4th one so that when this one pops out, it'll have 3. And man, y'all, every morning I come through here, I just love it. It's always a beautiful sight. But that's all I was going to tell y'all this morning. I'm gonna get myself to the house, get a little breakfast, catch me some Z's. Hey, y'all have a beautiful day. Peace and love. Peace and love.